Oh, and change the other me to All Souls.
I love the different etchings that are over in north, in the hallway. We have various different people.
Just make sure.
Did your phone see any of these?
Do you have computer selected,
That's the worry.
downstairs computer,
Illustrator.
on the board on the side?
Did your phone see any of these?
Do you have computer selected? Okay, I disconnected audio on my stream.
This is Carl's. KLINT. So the real hard starts things ways. It's not.
So this is it's like not one of those mics you have to get right up on like this. You just stand naturally and it kind of picks up an arc of sound. You knew all that.
There's a place where the wind don't blow and the sun don't glare in your eyes. High over the mountains, but it's not like home to me. Blowing through these battered walls, let your fingers soften my eyes as a breath of fall rides on your shoulders. Would you soothe these troubled times? Won't you soothe these troubled times? There's a place where the cross is king and the steeples fill the sky. No spirit left to wander free, and it's not like home to me. Blow wind through these battered walls, let your whispers open our hands as the breath of life rides on your timeless wings. Would you soothe this troubled land? Won't you soothe this troubled land? And there's a place every heart is free to seek truth as it can, built out of blood, sweat, and tears. It's the only home for me. Blowing through these battered walls, let your wonder carry our dreams as a breath of justice sweeps across the world. Would you soothe these troubled seas? Won't you soothe these troubled seas?
wanna shout, wanna right some wrong, you can sing about it in a righteous song. And if you wanna wait to raise your voice up high, you can be a singer in the justice choir. If you are a citizen heavy of heart, you can take a tenor or an alto part. You can be a flame in a great big fire. You can be a singer in the justice choir. Sing out, make a better world, make a sound wave like a flag unfurled. Sing out like a liberty bell, ring out the truth you tell. Sing out, make it be known, sing like the trumpets of Jericho. Sing out at the tyrant's wall, sing until the last brick falls. Sing about courage in the face of fear. Sing about light when the darkness nears. Sing about truth to the shameless lie. Sing about freedom in the justice choir. Sing about the weak in the halls of power. Sing about the earth in a desperate hour. Sing about the poor when the rich conspire. Sing about love in the justice choir. Sing out, make a better world, make a sound wave like a flag unfurled. Sing out like a liberty bell, ring out the truth you tell. Sing out, make it be known, sing like the trumpets of Jericho. Sing out at the tyrant's wall, sing until the last brick falls. If you wanna shout, wanna right something wrong, you can sing about it in a righteous song. And if you wanna wait or raise your voice up high, you can be a singer in the justice choir.
Good morning. Welcome to All Souls Unitarian Universalist Church. If this is your first time visiting, this service is really different from any others throughout the year. It's also really wonderful in that way, I think. I may be a little biased, but we're here today to celebrate the end of the church school year, to honor our children and youth who are part of a multi-age religious education class, and also to honor our graduate, Natalie Nicksic, who'll be speaking to us a little bit later. So it's a good day. And I don't know if you noticed, but we had more drive-by flamingos last night. So that to me is always a joyful sign. I think there's a suspect, but I won't say. I don't have all the evidence. So anyway, as I said, we welcome you, whether you're here in the sanctuary or joining us via Facebook Live. Whatever your age, race, sexual orientation, gender identity, your background, your faith path, your politics, if you are in alignment with the values of Unitarian Universalism and you want to worship with us, you are welcome. We bring together under this roof and in our virtual congregation a diversity of belief and theology. And so what unites us is not a common creed, but a covenant, the promises we make to each other for the way that we will be together in community, for the way that we will listen and learn from our commonalities and our differences and work together for a better world. Our announcements this week, one thing I did want to announce, in a little while we're going to have what we call a bridging ritual for our high school graduate. It's kind of a symbolic ritual to usher them into adulthood and remind them they have a home here. And I am not putting all the words to that ritual on the screen. I made that decision very late last night. And the reason is there are quite a few words. There's an insert that everybody has, and some people will be coming up to the front, so they'll need the insert. They won't all necessarily be able to see the screen. Steve Caldwell is going to post the link that is the same link we use for the QR code in the foyer. And so you'll be able to get to the words of the bridging if you want to follow along. Otherwise, we are gonna, here in the sanctuary, use good old-fashioned paper, and we're trying to get away from that, but for this purpose, I think it makes the most sense. Announcements. On June the 26th, there will be a ribbon cutting of the next community lighthouse, which is opening at the Highland Center. It's really already up and running, but we're going to have a formal ribbon cutting. Yesterday, a bunch of people went down to Laplace, Louisiana for a statewide training for lighthouse keepers to kind of learn the people aspects of a community lighthouse. Community lighthouse is a place where people can go after a power failure, especially if we have multi-day power outages where people need to get warm or get cool, depending on whether it's ice or hurricanes, and charge their devices and just have a little break. And so what we've learned is that the leading cause of death in disasters is from power outages. And community lighthouses are already saving lives all over South Louisiana, and we have 2 now in our area. So we're very excited about that. It'll be an late afternoon event that you can opt to stay for the Highland Blessing Dinner right after if you would like to. But we're gonna next week start doing sign-ups here in the sanctuary. We have promised 15 people. We'd like to double that if we can. Hopefully you can make it to that. The Peace Alliance, the group exploring veganism, will have a planning meeting next week, June the 8th at 2 p.m. So it gives you time to get out, get a little lunch, and get back. And then we've set the next vegan potluck and movie for June the 29th. So mark your calendars for that and plan to join us. And that will be right after the service that day. But the planning meeting will be at 2 p.m. next week, next Sunday. Louisiana Trans Advocates meets today. It meets every first Sunday at 1:30 p.m. down in the social hall for trans, non-binary, and other gender non-conforming people and their supportive allies. That will be this afternoon. And finally, we are looking for, Building and Grounds Day is June the 14th. And we're also looking for that same day for volunteers for Red River Radio for their summer pledge drive. We usually do an All Souls Saturday. And I know Claudia Harris has already volunteered for the early shift. I think Bob Jordan has volunteered for a shift. We'll figure out which one. If you would like to be a part of that group, see me afterward or text me. The information's in your email. I believe that is all I've got. I don't know, I have everything kind of... What? Volunteer of the month and give away the plate. Thank you, the most important things. Our volunteer of the month is Kate Nance. Yes. Kate, I don't know if you're watching from home, but I hope you can hear the thunderous applause, and we hope to see you here next week. Kate is a new member. She just joined in our most recent in-gathering, yet for months now, she has jumped in with both feet into all kinds of things. She's a regular at Building and Grounds. She helped out with both of our Pride events in April, Field Gay and Pride in the Park. Helped with the setup and with staffing our table, representing All Souls, and bakes wonderful things for potlucks and game night, and is a regular at game night. So we're happy to have her as part of the community, and so glad to honor her. Our giveaway the plate this month is the Out North Louisiana Film Festival, which happens in September, but for once we're going to get ahead of the game because they are recruiting sponsors now, and we like to be one of the sponsors. It's really kind of wonderful to go to the films and see our name up there on the screen and know that we're supporting this incredible artistic venture, but also something really positive for the LGBTQ community. So anything you put in the collection plate, anything that you give that is not pledged this month will go to our sponsorship of the film festival. All right, did I miss anything else? I don't think so. Oh, our board person of the day is Ravina Windsor. You may have met her when you were coming in. After the chime, we will sing together, Come, Come, Whoever You Are. But first, we're gonna breathe. Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshiper, lover of leaving. Ours is no caravan of despair. Come yet again, come. One more time, just a little bit faster. Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshiper, lover of leaving. Ours is no caravan of despair. Come yet again, come. We have a responsive call to worship this morning by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. I hope I did that some kind of justice. You will read the parts in bold italics. In a house which becomes a home, one hands down and another takes up the heritage of mind and heart, laughter and tears, musings and deeds. Love, like a carefully loaded ship, crosses the gulf between generations. Therefore, we do not neglect the ceremonies of our passage when we wed, when we die, when we are blessed with a child, and when a child becomes an adult. When we depart and when we return, when we plant and when we harvest. Let us bring up our children. It is not the place of some official to hand to them their heritage. If others impart to our children our knowledge and ideals, they will lose all of us that is wordless and full of wonder. Let us build memories in our children, lest they drag out joyless lives. Let they allow treasures to be lost because they have not been given the keys. We live not by things, but by the meanings of things. It is needful to transmit the passwords from generation to generation. And would someone like to help with the chalice lighting this morning? Good to see you, Elizabeth. We light this chalice to celebrate Unitarian Universalism. This is the church of the open mind. This is the church of the helping hands. This is the church of the loving heart. Together, with mind, hands, and heart, we care for the earth and for each other. Okay, I forgot. Here. There we go. Yes. All right. Our second chalice lighting is from Jamie Yandel. We light this chalice to ignite the divine spark of the universe, whose pronouns have always been plural, a co-creation of brilliance and diversity, a tapestry of souls perfected. Will you rise in body or spirit and join me, as you are willing, in our unison affirmation? The words will be on the screen. Love is the doctrine of this church. The quest for truth is its sacrament, and service is its prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge in freedom, to serve human need, to the end that all souls shall grow into harmony with the sacred. Thus do we covenant with each other. I'll ask the choir to come up. We're going to sing When Our Heart is in a Holy Place. If you want to look at music, it's in the Teal Hymnal number 1008. Otherwise, words are on the screen. Will you rise in body or spirit? If you remember, this is one with a funny little pause in it, so just, if I will help you out with that, it's all going to be good.
When our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place, we are blessed with love and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place, we are trust the wisdom in each of us. We are
In each other's eyes, then our heart is in a holy place. When our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place, we are blessed with love and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place, when we trust the wisdom each other, and we hear our voices in each other's words, then our heart is in a holy place. When our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place, we are blessed with love and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place, when we share the silence of peace, and the sound of our heart clusters within, and we feel the power of each other's faith, then our heart is in a holy place. When our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place,
We are blessed with love
and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place,
when our
heart is in a holy place. We weren't much help.
Well, thanks for taking a shot anyway. The children and youth RE class have done a project this year. They started it actually when they were doing world religions. And Ava is here to tell us more about it. This is Ava Peck. Thank you.
So, to the contribute of all of the kids that have been to class, we all made symbols from different world religions all over the world. So the first religion is Taoism, and it was made by Phoebe. The second one is Jainism, made by me. The third one is humanism and is made also by Phoebe. The fourth one is Unitarian. Actually, the next few ones are Unitarian Universalism, but the first Unitarian Universalist also made by Phoebe, and the second one is also made by Phoebe. Okay, the third one is made by my brother Jackson. The fourth Unitarian Universalist is also made by Jackson. The last Unitarian Universalist is made by somebody who didn't want to be named. Okay, the ninth symbol is Brahmanism, and it was made by me. The 10th one is Shinto, made by Jackson. The 11th one is a syncretic religion, which means it's more than one religion. But it's the Eye of God or the Cow Dai. I hope I'm saying that right. And it was made by Taha. The 12th one is Buddhism, made by Anonymous, somebody who didn't want to be named. The 13th one is Norse, made by Jackson. The 14th one is Celtic, made by Phoebe. The 15th one is Christianity, made by Susan. The 16th one is Sikhism, made by Jackson again. The 17th one is Samaritanism, made by Anonymous again. The 18th one is Confucianism. I hope I'm saying that right again. Made by another anonymous person. The 19th one is Druze. I hope I'm saying that right again. Made by Phoebe. Phoebe was very helpful in this. The 20th one is Islam, made by Susan. The 21st one, oh, and the Susan is not this. It's a different Mrs. The 21st one is Zoroastrianism. It's made by me. The next one is Baha'i, made by me. The 23rd one is Egyptian, and it's two symbols, the Ankh and the Eye of Horus, made by someone who didn't want to be named. The 24th one is Wicca, made by Miss Susan. She was also very helpful, by the way. The 25th one is Neo-Paganism, made by Phoebe. The next one is Multicultured, but made by Elizabeth. The 27th one is Judaism, made by me. The 28th one is Tenrikyo, made by me, and that's it. Oh, there's one more that I forgot to put it in the slideshow because I left it here, but it was made by Miss Susan again, and it was, yes, Rastafarian.
Thank you. I want to thank, well, one of them is walking out the door, but I want to thank the teachers from this class this year. Noah Wagstaff from earlier in the year, and then Kevin Henry and Susan Yellett. Can y'all stand? Thank you. And Bella. Bella was very important to the class as well. So thank you. And we'll now give our sound people a chance to trade out again, and the choir will sing. By the way, I want, what? I was about to. Thank you. Yeah, well, y'all please welcome Trinity Conant. A lot of you may remember her performing at Artist Sunday last year, and we hope she's going to do that more for us. She is doing an internship with us. She is doing the sound, a lot of sound work for us, and also singing in the choir, which means she is joining James in the relay back and forth. But we're really happy to have her. If all the world were peaceful now and forevermore, peaceful at the surface and peaceful at the core, all the joy within my heart would be so free to soar. And we're living on a living planet, circling a living star. Don't know where we're going, but I know we're going far. We can change the universe by being who we are. And we're living on a living planet, circling a living star. If all the world knew justice now and forevermore, justice at the surface and justice at the core. All the joy within my heart would be so free to soar. And we're living on a living planet, circling a living star. Don't know where we're going, but I know we're going far. We can change the universe by being who we are. And we're living on a living planet, circling a living star. If all the world knew freedom now and forevermore, freedom at the surface and freedom at the core, all the joy within my heart would be so free to soar. And we're living on a living planet, we settle now into a spirit of meditation and prayer, after which we will spend some time in silence, a little time. And after the silence, during the meditative music, anyone who wishes may come forward silently to light a candle in honor or memory of a loved one, or to lift up a joy or concern within the community. Source and spirit of all life, we pray for a world that is kinder to our children. And if that kinder world does not look close on the horizon right now, we pray to create that world right here. We pray to be a community of strength and resolve to protect our children, even as we instill in them the power to protect themselves and each other. We know in our hearts that we must put hands and feet and voices and votes to these prayers. We know, too, that exhaustion will not serve us, and so we pray to allow ourselves and each other the grace of rest as well. To be the village that tired parents and stressed children and worried grandparents and each one of us needs right now. And so we take all of these intentions with us into the silence. I want to introduce to you our speaker this morning, our graduate, Natalie Nicksic. Natalie is the daughter of Steve and Nicole Nicksic and the older sister of Aubrey and Julian. She has graduated from Caddo Magnet High and will go to LSU Baton Rouge in the fall. Go Tigers! And she this year had a history project that went all the way to the National History Day Fair, I believe is what it was, and it was about women aviators in World War II. So she's done some amazing things already in this life, and I'm not going to talk anymore. Please welcome Natalie Nicksic.
Hi, I'm Natalie Nicksic. I'm just going to kind of talk about how the church has impacted me, and I'm going to say that by saying my top 5 favorite things about the church. I'm going to start with the windows, actually. Every day that I went to church, I feel like the windows have just like connected me to spiritually to the surroundings along with the sermon. And even if I wasn't always necessarily listening to the sermon, I also always enjoyed religious education. I feel like a lot of other places we would not have had the opportunity to learn about the kind of things that we learned here in religious education, like learning about pollution, emission issues in southern Louisiana, and all of the other world religions, I think is really neat and probably a unique experience. And it definitely made me think more about the world and our impact on it. And also, I want to talk about the music. I feel like the music is always beautiful. The intros are always beautiful, and the outros can be really silly. I remember one time we had pirate music. And the choir is beautiful, and I feel like Reverend Barbara was always really good at getting us rocking out during service. And I feel like there was always lots of opportunities for participation and things like events, like for the holidays, like Christmas. I feel we only went one time, but I felt like I really was a part of the community during it. Like everyone holding the candles and singing, I really felt like I was a part of something. And my favorite thing is the community and what it stands for, our church stands for. So since I've been coming, I feel like everyone has always been so kind and welcoming. And even when I was just 11, when I started coming, everyone has always respected my opinion, and I've never felt like I didn't matter. I've always been supported, even like, so Susan mentioned my National History Day project. Her and especially Miss Pam were really rooting me on during that, and were actually leading me into other opportunities to further what I did with that already, which is really cool. And I really just think that it's incredible to have a place like this that believes in what it believes in, especially with aspects of the social justice and just really like the togetherness of it all. Not many churches would advocate for that kind of thing, and I think that being a part of this has definitely shaped me into who I am today. I really do like coming here, and I do plan to keep coming here just because I feel so accepted and welcome here, really. Yeah. That's all that.
Well, now that you walked all the way back up there, you get to come all the way back down. And bring your paper. We're going to do the bridging ceremony for Natalie. And so I know we've done this before, but we always need a little reminder, tutorial. We would like the teachers and all the children and youth on this side of the pulpit. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and move those candles. That will become even more important a little later. Bless you. And then all the adults that aren't the tech team, sorry guys. All the adults get on that side. Eric, you come over here with the teachers. You taught a bunch. And the bridging is on an insert, so make sure you brought your paper, or you can find it on your phone. If you go to the QR code out front. Okay, and I'll ask you to go over here with them. And Abel, we're just going to depend on the choir mics to do this, and whatever they miss, they should have been here. I'm just kidding. I know we're trying to be. Oh, to the people?
So we can actually
Yeah.
stream it. Okay.
So we call this a bridging ceremony because a bridge invites the traveler on a journey to an unknown land. At the same time, the bridge is planted in the homeland as in the new territory, so the connection is not severed, only stressed. So this ceremony is both an invitation and a hope, for we are inviting you to remember, as you spread your wings, that your roots are here, that we are your faith community and your home, and that whether you are here with us or far away, your part of us is dear to our hearts. While you are here in this community, we hope the church will continue to be a part of your life. And when life settles you in a far corner of our world, or at least our state, we hope that your connections here prompt you to look there for a Unitarian Universalist community. There's a really good one. You stand before us today having grown beyond the child that you once were when you first came to this community, for the gift of your spirit, for the gift of your leadership, your commitment and compassion, for the gift of your creativity and your insight, for the gift of your kindness, talent, and service that you have offered to so many here. We give you our thanks and our blessings. May you take with you the gift of our laughter and joy, the gift of our comfort in times of sorrow, and may you grow in mind, body, and spirit, forever a part of our community, wherever you may be. We honor you at this time of transformation. The children and youth and teachers can read.
We bring you a message from the children and youth. For the gift of your friendship and your example, we give you our thanks and our blessing. May you take with you the gift of our love and support, forever connected to our community, wherever you may be.
We honor you at this time of transformation.
We bring
you take with you the gift of our listening and the stillness of the heart. May you take with you the gift of our love and caring for the child you were and the adult you have become and are becoming. We honor the new perspectives you bring to our community and stand with you as you face the uncertainties of a future you cannot know. We bless you now as you move into that future and its opportunities. We honor you at this time of transformation. And so y'all will walk her over and y'all will come forward to receive her. This is the crossing of the bridge. For your fresh vision and inspiring energy, we welcome you. For your questions and challenges, we welcome you. Today, as you take your place among the adults of the congregation, we wish for you only the best as you pursue your life's journey wherever it leads. May this church and this faith ever be a home to which you can return. We bless you now and pledge our support. We honor you in this time of transformation. We know that all life flows into a great common life if we will only open our eyes to each other. Let us recommit ourselves to our common life, to our parents and our children, to our siblings of every age, that we may share our sorrows and our joys, growing in mind, body, and spirit as individuals and as a faith community. To this end, may our hearts return. So may it be. So may it be. Woo! Yeah. You can sit for a little bit. We do have one more thing to do, but first I have some gifts for you. Sorry. Did I do that? We give this our goal to keep teaching the right history. And this is also a banned book, so we're going to put one on our banned bookshelf as well. But this is stamped by Ibram X. Kendi. And sorry we missed you when you made the move, but we'll get you when you go up to high school next year. How about that? Okay. Yeah, it's for you. Thank you. Thank you both. All right, we have one more tradition that we need to do, and I will say that every year I do ask the graduate if they want to do these things, and occasionally one doesn't, but Natalie said, we got to do the tunnel. Of course we got to do the tunnel. So I'm going to ask one thing. COVID was really, really bad in a lot of ways, and especially all the ways, all the death. We would never want that. We would never want that. And one thing we learned from COVID is that we really like using pool noodles for the tunnel. I don't know, they make it very colorful. If people feel a little weird about holding hands with somebody, you have the pool noodle between you instead. And so I will ask that grab a pool noodle and a partner, and we're going to ask the teachers to come first. And just start forming a tunnel. So you get behind. And then we'll ask all the adults that want to participate. And we'll let the kids go through first. And who remembers what we chant? Ooh, that's right, because it spells I'm a you, you are you, but I don't know, some crazy people in the middle of the night one day figured it could also be Ima, ooh. Yeah, one noodle for every two people. It's going to work, I promise. You're welcome to join us if you would like. You also, it's okay to watch. Kids need to go through the tunnel first. The younger kids come around and go through the tunnel first. So come down here. Or you can go through backwards. That works too. Zoe, where's Julian? Does Julian want to do this?
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Okay, so there's two parts. There's a chant, Ima, ooh, ooh, roo, Ima, ooh, ooh, roo, Ima, ooh, ooh, roo, Ima, ooh. And then the other part is watching and welcoming you. Go. Watching and body or spirit. And choir, if you can, once you make it back here, if you can come help. Hey, Bob, come join us.
$10.28, Bob.
28 is if anybody that wants to follow the music. Otherwise, the words are in your insert on the screen.
From the light of days remember, burns a beacon bright and clear, guiding hands and hearts and spirits into faith set free from fear. When the fire of commitment sets our mind and souls ablaze, when our hunger and our passion meet to call us on our way, when we live with deep assurance of the flame that burns within, then our promise finds fulfillment and our future can begin. From the stories of our living brings a strong hope, brave and free, calling pilgrims still to witness to the life of liberty. When the fire of commitment sets our mind and souls ablaze, when our hunger and our passion meet to call us on our way, when we live with deep assurance of the flame that burns within, then our promise finds fulfillment and our future can begin. From the dreams of youthful vision comes a new prophetic voice, which demands a deeper justice built by our courageous choice. When the fire of commitment sets our mind and souls ablaze, when our hunger and our passion meet to call us on our way, when we live with deep assurance of the flame that burns within, then our promise finds fulfillment and our future can begin.
Our faith, like a light, illuminates the path before us so that we can face hurt with love, cultivate compassion, live humbly in community, and confront despair with the awe of life. Though our flame is extinguished, our faith shines bright before us. And for what we are about to receive, may we be truly thankful, may we fully enjoy here, and may we send it home with the children. Amen. Blessed be. Ashe. Let her rip.
Walk in the cloud.